discovered something new. It's called foam clay and I absolutely love it, and the consistency is really something special. You just have to be careful because they dry out really fast. Always keep them sealed and just take out as much as you need. So until now I made some different figures. They're all little cats with different flowers. So this time we're trying to make my beautiful boy Loki. So he's mostly white and grey. So we're going to need a lot of white first. So I always make the head a little bigger than the body. So first we're going to take some clay for the body and some for the head and just make 2 balls. You can use something soft and fluffy. That's just a notebook I got, and you can lie them on there. I like to keep the head round and the body a little bit flattened. And to attach the head to the body, you just put them together and like they instantly stick. I'm going to press him onto the surface. And first we're going to add the feet. For that you need like 2 little balls in the same size. And beware that the clay doesn't touch each other, because it will instantly stick. We just roll them into a ball and press them flat. And for their toes, I'm going to use this tool. It's kind of sharp on one side. And with this, I'm going to make the little toes. We do the same again with the other paw. Now we just attach them. Like his feet are actually a little bit gray. Maybe we try to change them. This is what happens if you want to remove some parts. From the dark colors, you really just need a little bit to make a nice gray. And to mix the colors, you just knead it and stretch it until it's one shade. Now we have a nice light gray. You can see the difference. And now we can make some feet again. And then we attach them again. Now he has some gray feet. His ears are also gray, but maybe we need a little bit of darker gray. When I mix some colors and I'm not using them, I put them in a bag so it doesn't dry out. Again, you don't need much, and I always first take a little bit so it doesn't get too dark. I think we can make it a little bit darker. I think now it's really good. So now we're going to make the ears from the dark gray. For that we need a little bit more than for the feet. Again, I just rolled it into a ball and then I press it kind of into a triangle. So it's kind of like a little pyramid, and this is going to be one ear. I attach it a little bit in the back. Then we do the same again for the other ear. And always be careful, like hairs and dust attaches really easy, so it's kind of hard to keep it clean. So now we got 2 ears and 2 paws. I think next we're going to make his tail. For that we need the dark gray and the light gray. So first I made the tail out of the light gray. So it kind of looks like this, gets a bit bigger at the end and then smaller again. So this would be the tail, but he has some stripes. So I'm trying to make some little stripes with the dark gray. First I take a little bit and roll it out, then I flatten it. And I cut the length I need, I think maybe like that. And then we try to wrap it around like so. That's one stripe. I think it looks cute. It's really hard to make it perfect, but I don't mind. I think it looks cute when it's more random. So now we got a cute tail. You can knead it again a bit, try to make a rounder shape, and then we attach it like on the back and to the side. Now comes the hardest part, and we're trying to make his face. For that I need a little bit of the light gray, and we're going to make a big circle. And then we just attach it to his face. And he also has like kind of an M shape on his forehead, so I want to make that. The smaller things are really hard to do, so sometimes they don't turn out as great, but I think it's what makes this clay really charming. So now I try to attach it to the head. As soon as the clay touches the clay, it already sticks, so you have to be really careful, but I think it looks really cute. Now we make him some stripes on the side. Because his mouth area is kind of white, I'm going to use a little bit of white. We're going to form a ball again, then we just flatten it. It's like a really small circle, and that's the part where his nose sits. So we're going to attach it a little bit further down, like so. Now we can make his nose, and we will make his nose and his little paws and the parts of the ears. So for that, so the inside of his paws is kind of gray and a little bit of violet. So we're going to make a really dark gray with a bit of red and blue in there. We need some really small balls, and we make them flat and put them on the bottom of the paw, like so. And then we need smaller ones for the top. And then we just do the same on the other side. Now the paws are finished and we can move on to the ears. His ears and his nose are kind of pink, so we're going to make a dark pink. I used some of the dark gray for that, some red and some white. I think this looks really good, so I take 2 small pieces. So then again we're forming a ball. We form it into a small triangle, but like really flat, and this we're going to attach to the front of the ear like that, and already it looks so cute. Now we're going to do the nose. For that we need a really small piece. It's one of the hardest parts because you need to make like a really small triangle, and then you attach it to the top of this mouth part. First we need some blue because he has really light blue eyes. We're going to mix it with some white. The colors are very strong, so you don't need a lot of the colors. We'll start with a little bit. I think that is perfect. We're gonna start with the eyes, make 2 really small circles, and then we flatten them. We need some black, and we're making some even smaller circles. Then I try to attach it to the blue circle. Like so. I think they're kind of cute. So let's see how they look on the face. I think they are great. Now we're going to make the flower. I wanted to make it like that, so we need some same sized little balls. For that I roll out the clay and cut it into some same sized pieces. And now we're just going to roll some balls and try to make the surface like really smooth. So now we just need to attach them around the neck, and I just start somewhere in the front, like that. Yes, I think that's good. And to make them look more like a flower, I'm going to give them some, I don't know what you would call them, but like some marks, so it looks like the petals of a flower. So now we can make his other paws. His front paws are a bit lighter and they just have like small stripes. So maybe we try to make 1 or 2 stripes, and we'll use the light gray and the dark gray for some stripes. So again, I start with a ball and then I make kind of a, I don't know what that's called. This is going to be the front paw. And now we just add some little stripes. And now we can attach the front paws like in the corner, then add the other one, and now you can let them touch in the front. And that's nearly it, just one finishing touch. We're going to make some white dots for the eyes. And now we're finished, and Loki wants to have a look.